Hey Transformers, this is Reggie, and I just want to see how everybody's doing. A lot of my patients have told me that it's really hot outside. It's been really hot the last few days, and this is one of those times in the year that I am happy and I'm glad that I'm actually working indoors because personally I just can't take the heat. It's not my thing. But anyway, so I just want to share some tips with you also because every year a lot of people die from heat stroke, and I just want to make sure that people know what to do when they're outside, or how to avoid suffering from heat stroke. And this is not only for old people, because I've known a few seniors who actually have suffered heat stroke and have had problems, or have had passed away. So I just want to share some tips on what you can do when the weather is this hot. All right, so even for young people, sometimes it can be dangerous to your health also. So, number one is I want to make sure that you hydrate enough. Drink plenty of water. Alcoholic beverages actually doesn't count. It actually dehydrates you more. So for the young people who are thinking, is there a substitute for water? Alcohol is not it. Caffeine is not it. So I don't want you to drink more of that, okay? Second is I want you to you wear light, loose fitting and light color clothes. Dark colors, they absorb more heat. So especially black, it absorbs more heat. So the light color, especially white, it bounces off the sunlight, and it actually doesn't absorb heat as much. Okay, and third is I want you to reduce the strenuous activities during this time. If you have to exercise or perform strenuous activities, do them during cooler parts of the day, which is during the late afternoon, early evening part, or if you're a morning person, do it earlier part in the day. All right. And fourth, I want you to stay in an air-conditioned environment. This can be either your home or public place. Well, right now, you can't go to a shopping mall. There's no library. So your best bet with COVID and everything, your best bet is to actually be staying home in your air-conditioned room. Or if you actually are reporting to work, for us, we're in the office, so stay indoors in an air-conditioned environment, so that way it's cooler for you. And number five, you can use fans to draw cool air into your home at night and circulate the indoor air during the day. All right. So those are tips that I want you to to observe on how you can stay safe. Now, if you really have to go out, you don't have a choice. You really have to go out and do something. Even though it's really hot, which we recommend to people, they stay indoors if possible. One is you stay in the shade, especially during the mid hours of the day. This is between 10 and 4 when it is the hottest. This is when the UV rays are the strongest and they do the most damage. Second is I want you to protect your exposed skin with clothing. Long sleeve shirt and long pants with a tight weave are the best. And as I mentioned earlier, light colored clothing are better because they bounce off the UV, the sunlight. They don't absorb it as much, and you feel cooler. All right. Third is I recommend wearing a hat with a wide brim, to shade your face, head, ears, and the neck area, this is when where you get burned the most. And just to share with you a story, for me, as I get a little older, I started like losing hair, up here, not to my liking, but it is what it is. And whenever I go to the beach, or even the last 2 weekends I was at the lake, if I forget to put my sunblock for the scalp, I actually have a specific sunblock specifically for my scalp. I would get burned really bad up here, and it hurts. So I can, I tell you, I can relate to that. So make sure you either wear, you wear a hat to just protect that part of the head. All right. And for me also, when it gets too hot in my head, I get dizzy and I get nauseous. So it's always good to, wear a hat. And number 4, you can wear shades that, blocks as close to 100% of both the UVA and UVB rays as possible. And which leads us to number 5, to wear sunscreen with at least SPF 15 or higher, or a lot of experts now recommending 30 or higher. But when you see sunblocks now, you see sunblocks that are like SPF like 50. Even the one that I actually just bought is SPF 100. Does it really matter? As far as what I've read, anything above 30 should be sufficient. Above 50 definitely is more than enough. You don't really need to get to 100 if they cost you more. So that doesn't mean much. All right. So these are just some tips that you can observe on how to stay safe during hot weather days like this. And I just want to share this with everyone. Hopefully you guys will stay safe, and hopefully you guys find this to be helpful. All right. So basically that's it. I just want to check in on everyone, how everyone is doing. I've been kind of like laying low a little bit. I've been spending time with my son. I shared some pictures of the swimming, or when we went to the lake. So we had a lot of fun there. So that's till next time. Would love to see what you guys think and what you guys are doing to keep yourself cool and to be safe during hot weather days like this. So I would love to hear your comments below. All right, stay safe and stay healthy. Till next time, bye.